fire! Wow, that was good.
I'd like to begin by thanking everyone who showed up today. I also extend my appreciation to the men of war, staff members who have helped ease the headaches that came with planning the war battles. A month ago, France tried to kill off Prussia. They had been struggling to find large events, they had dissension within their high ranks, and had publicly set up a backup project in the scenario that they would fully collapse. We are now triumphant at the end of France's War of Greed. We've seen the further withering of France's grasp on the community, an entire corps left for Austria, their backup project Punic Wars is recessing in development. As evident by this past month, we see that France's activity can only be propped up by continuous wars. A month ago, no one wanted to host events with France because of the reputation of the High Command, specifically that of the NAEU time zone, was toxic. If it's one thing the French have won during this war, is my respect to the rankers and to those in positions of command who followed the battle terms and just wanted to have fun. This, of course, extends to you, the not so common Prussian soldier. It's only been 6 months since Prussia took one step back with the 0-5 defeat. Since then, Hakluyt has spoke as if he were bulletproof. France and Italy have been walked down and have been reduced to nothing more than a GoFundMe to pay for funeral costs. 6-7. Third Corps has given Prussia a step forward on the path of redemption. In memoriam to Asia, France, and Italy, I've made this to commemorate those lost too soon. Only 5 Robux. There you go. Many of you here have made fortunes in this war. Do not worry, as I will always be generous with Robux if it helps enhance the experience you have with your regiment. This war is only the beginning. Shortly, we will be going on the offensive and correcting those who have besmirched Prussia's image. June is the big development crunch for the community, and I hope to see you all at future battles to continue these good times. Amongst you, there are those who have earned special recognition. I put a call out to your CEOs and generals for award applications. I will now announce my picks. If you hear your name, please step forward and I shall read your medal citation. With these medals come payouts. So for reference, the second class Iron Cross, well, I'll just say when I give the medal out. All right. We'll go down the list. All right. Lastly, I have commissioned the Commemorative War Medal. This will be awarded to those who have attended 3 out of the 5 war battles. Additions will be added to this medal as Prussia wages more wars. You'll need to inquire to your COs to fill out award applications with proof of the 3 battle attendances. This can be through old screenshots in the salary request chat. So it's pretty simple. Send 3 screenshots of when you were at the battle to your CO or have them check the salary request. Then you'll be rewarded the Commemorative War Medal. I have the role set up, and then I also have the Discord icon all made. All right. That's it from me. Congrats, guys. I guess the last thing I want to say is diplomacy will be put out. I just have to make the document. Clear up things. We did win the war, by the way. I don't know if I've said that anywhere in the document, but I will now hand it over to newly recipient of the Pour la MERITE, General Leutnant Scarkrieg.
Alright, hello everyone. If I had known that the 300-word citations would take as long as they did, I definitely would have cut them in half. That's what being an English major does to you. But I also want to say that some people did not receive medals. I don't want you to feel disheartened. as Barcola said, I did run out of time to write some of them for you. Each of them was not written by AI, by the way. I wrote them myself. I spent at least maybe 12 minutes per citation. A lot of thought went into it. I didn't just think about your time in Prussia, but I also thought about, your overall experience and our history together when I wrote those citations. I also want to continue, if some of you who did miss the medals, I will contact you over the coming days. I will, send the Robux to pay out to you guys. Maybe, the medals will come a bit later. But for everyone who did miss out on receiving a medal today, there will be plenty more options for you to receive those medals. We'll have many more wars and we'll have many more rallies to begin with. I also want to continue. I think that's it. I want to keep it short. We're already getting really tired. We're getting really restless. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for being here throughout the war. It couldn't have been one without you. Yeah, we had really good plans. Yeah, we lost a couple. But I know for a fact without each and every one of you, we wouldn't have been able to win that campaign. I also want to say for the future, we will be having for the future we'll definitely be having more wars, more rallies, rallies like this one, where hopefully we'll be able to reach 100. We did end up beating our rally of 70 last grand rally, which I'm happy with. We made 80. Let's for the next rally aim for 90 or 100. Now obviously I want to say we're missing a few regiments. Obviously Elbe is no longer here. Elbe was supposed to be here. That doesn't mean they're uncommissioned. Silesian's the lowest rallying regiment along with PAB, but that's okay. I understand your situation. I'm not trying to pick on you here, but you guys have proven more than any of importance to the war. You've been committed, and I'm thankful for your attendance here today. We do have a new addition. They didn't join because they didn't want to catch a leeching case, but everything's been cleared up. They will be joining us in the events following tonight. The East Prussian Jaegers, previously the 24E Infantry Regiment, they'll be joining us from the Cinquin Corps, which just goes to show, preference where preference follows. Preference follows Prussia. I believe that's everything I needed to say. We can have our closing statements. Yeah, we can have our closing statements now. I guess, but I'll give it back to you.
Closing statements. There are no closing statements. I basically already went over it. Yeah, good job on the war. There'll be many more wars to come, etc., etc. I'm very tired. I want to go back to sleep. Yeah, just keep looking for merges. I plan on having a recruitment competition soon, so you can win some big bucks with that. Let me tell you.
Or actually, hang on. I did.
Oh my
I'm so sorry, Bakal. You can finish. I did forget one thing.
What? Okay. Yeah. Invite competition soon. I got some UGC stuff planned. Some slowly getting the gear out for loadouts. So you'll have, that's up. A lot of that's up to Coolmaster too. But we got some new gear coming to the loadouts. But yeah, if you want to see some early sneak peek of any of that development stuff, then boost the server, get your civilian Iron Cross roll, and boom, you can see some early stuff. All right, back to Scarkrieg, and then let's end this thing.
For those who did miss medals, and I did, mention you, but I just forgot the right citations. I wanted to bring forth Idonotmeowalot, kotonohasuku, and Melkinos. Please stand forward. I want to make this quick. I'm so sorry. You guys, ever since my promotion, I obviously haven't had enough time for Colberg. I'd like to commend Idonotmeowalot for the second class Iron Cross, for taking over Colberg, scheduling events, leading it to victory. I might add that. Ever since me and Nernboy aren't really available anymore, and I want to thank you for that. I also want to thank Cotonou for basically being the center point for FRJ. Though led by Mel, Malkonos, Kotono has, invited everyone that, forms their ranks today. And I'd like to thank you because without you, there would be no FRJ. Malkonos, without you, FRJ wouldn't have a leader and wouldn't be able to develop as an elite unit as it currently stands now. I commend you the second class Iron Cross for being above and beyond with leading FRJ. I'd like to thank you. I'm so sorry it's so short. I'm so sorry I forgot to write your citations. I just didn't have enough time. I was really busy. And God save Prussia, God save Black Collar. That's a British saying, my bad. That's my closing statement. Sorry. For König und Wunderland. And
All right,
that's my closing
everyone,
statement, guys.
make ready. Come on, everyone, wake up. Make ready.
Make ready.
Present.
Present.
Great aim. Fire.
Fire.
There you
Yeah,
go. Everyone's dismissed. Cool, master. End it there.